And she didn't say the answer to be present that day because she's gone to that session.
Yeah.
So that's powerful stuff when you're linking people together.
Dawn mentioned about, like what?
Asset-based keys.
Yeah.
Somebody said I didn't understand that. Dawn, fine Dawn, she'll explain all about it. We haven't got time now to talk about it. But it's exactly what you two have just said. It is about Fair Share Trust. It's, you know, big 10-year investment of millions of pounds. I think we need to come out with something today. I don't know, top 10 tips or top 5 actions that should happen, led, steered by Fair Share Trust, what we're going to do for the last few months of it, what's top 10, turn the top 10 tips into top 10 or top 5 actions, priorities for.
I've got one. Don't do for others what they can do for themselves.
What am I right? Do I know what I mean? What they can, what Google is what they can do for themselves. This is getting captured anyway. Any other one? Priority now.
I mean, partly maybe a comment about that. I think the value of focusing on an area, investing in it, and it hasn't just been about the money. I mean, certainly from our point of view, the BBCCFF, whoever you are, they've been really good. And it's, I think if they hadn't taken their approach and just said, here's a grant, why don't you apply?
Yeah.
They actually put the work in with the community groups, and that there was immense value, more than the cash value, I think, but having that focus and the cash.
I've actually put that focus, value of focus and support on an area and investing in all assets.
Yeah.
It's not just community centre.
And there's more back than was put in, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Get your stakeholders to sign up for their delivery in your system.
This is going forward now.
Yes.
It's going forward.
Yeah, so for example, we're having a stakeholder event towards the end of our first year project to get all our stakeholders, and I'm talking about local authorities and people who are going to sustain their infrastructure support across the areas. So it's basically how that moves on in terms of group support, marketing support, whatever it is that we are offering frontline services to.
Yeah. In other words, sustainable stakeholders.
Yes.
Sustainable stakeholders signed up to common delivery.
Yes.
Yes. One wish list now for the future. You know, the money's going to go, people will disappear, you're going to be left behind on the whole. One wish list you want of these organisations, people. It's a wish list now. What would you want to help you for the future?
I suppose the greatest legacy you could leave would be a network, an accessible network. If it's only for advice and information.
Open.
Yeah. I mean, it could be online, it could be anything, it could be a website. But it's just somewhere that activists can go and say, well, I'm a little bit stuck, can you signpost me to somebody or whatever?
Just, I'll cut in first. What I did realise today is people from all over the country, Sarah will be sat there, the stuff you told me, you know, there's such a lot of good practice and people out there that can help each other.
Just checking one top. I like that thing about let's keep talking about it. But I was going to pick up on what some other people said as well, and we talked about quite a bit. Was let's keep talking about it in plain English. Yes. I'm as guilty as sin. I know I am, but we need to talk about it in a way that everyone understands.
Yeah, I think I've got to wind up now. I haven't got a clue what I was walking into. Honestly, I don't. You give me an agenda to it. I think we've stuck to it. Kept the timetable. If you go with an agenda, you're going to lose because you've got your own ideas. We've learnt a lot. But I tell you where I've learnt the most from. The bloke that says he's going to give us the most trouble. You know, hobby nobody. No, we've learnt the most from that. But I'm also guessing, Jimmy, that the organisations have helped you to make the group of people you are as well. And you've taken it from them, haven't you? A lot can be achieved. So I think that, you know, there's a lot you've achieved that you couldn't achieve without what you've been given and learned. Is that about right?
Well, the biggest lesson I've learned is that you may not want to become political in a party political sense of the word, but you've got to understand politics to get anywhere. Because if you don't understand the structures and the frameworks, you'll never get it.
And I think that's one to finish on, back to that community. Jimmy's had the last word almost. It's communication, understanding, empowered, knowing what's going on, and accepting sometimes sustainability isn't the fact that we can go back in 10 years and see some, we'll see the community centres, we want to see them used, but what we got from that comment came out, that for heaven's sake, those young people who are playing football, you know, you put on that picture programme, or the likes of door numbers, it can go on for years, and people in this room make careers out of it. Will that do? Are we done? We've actually got 5 minutes to spare. The chance, just say, you know, dashing off and have a last drink or something like that. A bit of final network. Will that do that? Do you want to sum up then as you're the host?
No, just to say thank you very much. I've learned, and I'm non-stop learning, so thank you.
Yeah, Mia, have you set this up and you have got